Let's talk about multiplying with monomials. When multiplying a monomial, one term, times any polynomial, use the distributive property until you run out of terms to multiply. Remember, since multiplication is commutative, we can reorder our multiplication so that coefficients multiply coefficients and variables multiply variables. When we multiply with variables, remember that we keep the base and we add the exponents. Let's look at our first example, two monomials being multiplied together, 5x cubed times 2x squared. Let's reorder this so that we are multiplying 5 times 2, the coefficients together, and x cubed times x squared together. Now, if you want, you can rewrite this so that you have it actually reordered. But for me, it's just easier to do this in my head. 5 times 2 is going to make 10. And as we multiply x cubed with x squared, we're going to keep the base and add the exponents. 3 and 2 together make 5. So 10x to the fifth is our product. Let's look at another that is a monomial times a binomial. Now, the front here of our binomial was the last problem. So we know as we distribute 5x cubed times 2x squared, that's going to give us the same thing that we had in the previous problem, 10x to the fifth. But now we need to keep on distributing. We need to say 5x cubed times minus 3x. Again, the coefficients together, 5 times negative 3, gives us negative 15. And for the variable part, if we do x cubed times x, we add the exponents. This x has an understood one exponent, so the 1 that is here with the 3 that is there, they add together to make 4, and here is our product. Notice that we cannot combine these by subtraction because they are not like terms. We have an x to the fifth and we have an x to the fourth. That was true in the original problem as well. These things cannot be combined because here is an x squared and this part is just an x. On the next one, we're multiplying a monomial times a trinomial. Notice again in the trinomial, these things cannot be combined, but what we can do is to remove the parentheses by distributing 5x cubed times everybody back there. 5 times 2 made 10. X cubed times x squared, that's x to the fifth, just like it's been in the last two problems. Our first term is 10x to the fifth. For the second term, 5x cubed times minus 3x, 5 times negative 3 made negative 15. Keep the base, add the exponents, and we get an x to the fourth since 3 plus 1 made 4. Back here on the back, it's just 5x cubed being multiplied with 4. 4 times 5 makes 20, and we still have to have that x cubed as part of it. 4 times 5x cubed is 20x cubed, not just 20. When we are multiplying monomial times any polynomial, let's distribute into the parentheses until we run out of terms, remembering that we add the exponents when we are multiplying variables.